Hey guys, the Quack45 here, and today I have episode 18 of my Versatech survival series. So, in this episode, I'm going to be upgrading this reactor. This reactor has served us well so far. He's been a very good reactor to us, this old guy. But he's getting a little bit small for our needs. This one fuel rod will not do. So, I'm going to be upgrading him to a 5x5x3. I would be doing a 5x5x5, but I don't feel like getting all the materials together for it. Anyway. So, yeah, this is going to require some more materials. I have them down here. The main thing is it's going to require, so this is a normal 3x3x3, and for now, at least, I'm going to be upgrading it to a 5x5x3, and that's going to require 16 more reactor casing, 2 more reactor control rods, and 2 more reactor Yellorium fuel rods for the setup that I'm going to be working with, which is just going to have a line of 3, fuel rods for now with coolant between them. The coolant that we made last episode, this stuff, destabilized redstone. So yeah, it's going to require that. 2 more control rods, which are made like so. That's reactor casing, and 2 more Yellorium fuel rods. So that's graphite and Yellorium. And obviously Yellorium and some graphite for this guy. So, I also have to break down this reactor because I'm going to need the parts from it. I will get back to you when I'm done with that, but I'm actually just going to... I'm going to speed it up instead of just skipping, just for the hell of it. So, yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm done with this. Okay, here we are. Yeah, first let's see if I can get out of here. There we go. And yeah, that's the reactor dugout, and that is the space that I'm going to be putting the reactor into the ground. I'm not going to have it, like, up here or anything. It's just going to be in the ground, and I'll be able to access it from the top. So, I am going to now... So, as you can see, I have all these mats together now, so I have the controller and the casings and stuff. So, we're going to start this off. This is a 5x5x3, so we're going to start this off with a layer of casing along the bottom. 5x5x1 layer. And then we're going to always put these corners up, because that's how it's always going to be. And then these are going to be that. Actually, all of this stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, I'm retarded. I need way more than I do. I just calculated the edges when I'm going to need actually a lot more. So I'll get back to you when I have that. Okay, this should be enough now. So, I got 14 more, and that takes into account all of these things which are going to be on top, I believe. So, you will have to keep that in mind that that I am having some stuff on top, including the reactor glass. So, yeah. Now, we're going to take these fuel rods and put them down in the middle, just in a line like that, and then, these control rods have to be on top of them always. I think I mentioned that before. And now, you have some glass. So the controller goes in the center. The access port will go there. Power tap goes there. Is that all? I want... Oh no, this seems to be one short. Okay, then I'm gonna need... one more piece of casing, and I also want to turn these 2 pieces of casing into glass that I can see in the bottom. Oopsies. Okay, I'll be back to you when I'm done with that. Okay, here's my stuff. Again, I have made an excess one, but this is America. Why? Well, what would we be without excess? Okay, so, this reactor is now ready to run, and everything is going to be working. I'm gonna put that there, first of all. And it's going to eat all of that up and put it into the fuel rod. In fact, it's going to require a little bit more because each fuel rod can take 1 Yellorium, and I gave it 11, so it needs a little bit more. And I also like to keep some available in there, so let's just plop it all in. Boom. And I'm guessing, yeah, the energy buffer is going to be empty. Okay, so, yep, that's what we got. I do want to add the coolant, so I'm going to get buckets and take the coolant. Oh, actually, we're going to need another machine. This is going to be a little bit of a heavy episode. We need something called the liquid transposer. Or a fluid transposer, rather. I'm going to get all the mats together, and then I'll be back to you when I'm done with that. Alright, here's all the stuff we're going to need for the fluid transposer. So, first of all, we need a, we're going to need another, what's it called? We're going to need another basic machine frame, which is going to require tin gear. I'm just crafting the gears now. You'll need 8 copper, 4 tin, 7 iron, plus a bucket, so 10. Gold ingot, 2 redstone, and 6 glass. So then, you're going to take this, put the glass there, the iron in the corners, and the tin gear in the center. That's going to get you the basic machine frame. Then, you're going to take this, take these guys, make a redstone reception coil. That's going to go in the center, that's going to go there. The bucket's going to go on top, the copper gear's in the bottom, and the glass in the middle. And that's going to make a fluid transposer, which is then going to hook up to power right next to the magma crucible, so we don't even need to have any water cables or any fluid cables to transfer stuff. It does appear that I have cut... Oh, yeah. This is going to require a little bit more power. Obviously, because I had just shut off my thing, so that's why. Anyway. Yep, that's blue, so this is all going to get pumped into here. And this is going to then... We're going to make some buckets of destabilized redstone. Of course, these are reusable, so... we don't need a bunch of stuff. So now we're going to crack this reactor open and just take this destabilized redstone and put it in here. It doesn't produce an infinite. You don't really need... I don't believe you need to actually make it, like, non-flowing, but I'm going to because I think it looks nicer. So, another 3 buckets. This is going to take 6 in total. 3 for this side, 3 for the other side. Yep, and there we go. And yeah, it's over here in it. Oh no, it's in the center. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna close this guy up with that stuff. Alright, cool. Now the reactor is ready to go. So, we have all of this yellorium in here. We're going to keep the fuel rod 0% inserted, so keep in mind that this is cooled, and that's going to make it run more efficiently than if that was just air there, or you could put water, or there's a bunch of other coolants, some really expensive coolants as well. So, let's turn this guy on. Remember that the last reactor had about 260, 300 redstone per, or RF per tick. And I don't remember how much power, or how much fuel it was using. It wasn't much, because it was only one fuel rod, but let's check this guy out. We give it a minute to reach maximum. 1.1 or 1.116 kilo RF per tick, which is 1.16 thousand RF per tick. That's a lot better. And I believe that the old one was like 0.01 millibuckets per tick, so this is only about twice as much usage. See, the fuel radioactivity, or reactivity, that's caused by having these guys, having the fuel rods next to each other, or having them able to sort of touch. The more stuff you have between them, the more they'll touch. So metal will transfer reactivity very well, and fluids will as well. But in this case, they're all touching in a row, so it's going to get a pretty high reactivity level. Obviously, if this was a larger reactor, like tall or height-wise, this would be a lot more. But I think this will do for now. So as you can see, we have a fairly high, we have a fairly high casing heat. You want more casing heat, so you want the casing of the reactor to be heated up as much as possible. Core heat is bad. You want lower core heat and higher casing heat. So we have a fairly high core heat, because core heat increases fuel burnup rate. So you lower that by having coolants and stuff. So if I remove this coolant, which I'm not going to bother, but if I did, it would be a much less efficient reactor, producing less power. So it's definitely a good plan to have this stuff. So this was a little bit on the short side for a video, but I think it was a good one nonetheless. This will provide us plenty of power as time goes on. We'll be able to run... I mean, we were able to run everything before, realistically, but this is going to make it a lot easier to get all that power back up and running. So, or to fill this thing back up and get our buffer back up. Because look at this. This is about 3 million. It would take a long time for the old reactor to reach this. So that's always good news. That's the map. So, I think I'm going to finish the video here. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Or in this one, we upgraded the reactor to a 5x5x3. I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Thanks for watching, and bye.